It's wonderful to be here. I'm from Seattle, and I love Seattle. It's a very progressive city, and I'm a progressive person, but sometimes it gets a little too hippie. I saw a sign in a parking lot that's right up front next to the handicap spot said reserved parking for hybrid vehicles only. I'm like, what a dumb... I get you're trying to save the world, but you're still making gas guzzlers drive even further to find a parking spot. But then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? If you own a Prius, you should be allowed to park up front, right? Because it's hard to walk across the parking lot with a stick up your butt, you know? So that's pretty good. Thank you. I don't know if you're clapping because you think it's funny or you just agree with me. Full disclosure, I drive a Prius. I wasn't planning on fighting anybody. Another Seattle thing I'm tired of fake service dogs. Yeah, I said it. They've had a racket for too long. Look, if you're blind and you need your dog to call 911 after you fall down, that's amazing. Like, that's great. That's what it's for. I mean, you get a life alert for way cheaper. You don't have to feed it. I'm talking about the people that don't have any friends, so they throw a vest on their dog and bring it to every restaurant. Like, I'm lonely. Yeah. Me too. You know what I want? Emotional support parking spaces. How about that? I have a friend that has a service dog, but it's a Chihuahua. I'm like, I don't think that counts. She's like, no, it helps with my anxiety. I'm like, the dog shakes more than you do. I think your service dog needs a service dog.
Hello, if someone is actually watching. Shoulder. Ow, that hurt. All right. All right. I'm going to have Netflix going while I'm doing this. I'm watching me.
I have a temper, so that's the thing. That's what kind of ruined me. In Australia.
Now, if you can't tell, I don't use headphones. All right. Okay. Here's a color guide. I do have paints. Okay. What I do, I'm watching Netflix for comedy special because I like having background. Some people listen to music. I listen to comedy. Alright. Built this guy last week because I was bored. I hadn't built kits in a while. So I got the SD kit. That one. I wanted to build a slightly bigger one, but you have to have the CS frame. And the local store didn't get it, and I haven't decided to order any more stuff right just yet. I actually like it. I painted a little yellow thing there. I've done panel lining. I kind of screwed up on this. And my lighting sucks. Of course, I don't think anyone's watching me anyway. I painted that. Painted the little one right there. I applied the stickers, but it's an SD. You really can't expect much. Painted the gun. The paint doesn't go on right. I honestly should. I did order a compressor, so I will be able to do airbrush painting. Comes with a little airbrush. I bought the cheap one because I don't have a lot of money for this waste on this kind of stuff. But I did the panel lining. I think it turned out okay. And you can actually see the highlights on the kit. Better this way? No, it does not, because my lights suck. That's what I use. But yeah. My crappy brush painting. I paint stupid shit. I know. I'm not good at this stuff. Oh. I'm actually debating getting the HG one for this. I found a place to order online, but let me just hold off on some of these kits. I got no viewers. No one likes me. I don't care. I'm doing this because I'm bored. I'm going to hit him over here by the two little weird thingies. It's just for washing brushes. It's just water. Let's put you over here. Right. Is that one? CB00. Oh no, that suit. Go either way. Don't care. This is not a complicated kit. I paid $16 for it, I think. Yeah. The only ones I've bought recently, or I bought this one, bought the SD one, bought these add-on weapon kits just because I figured why not. There's another one I wanted, but I forgot to get it, and someone bought it. Just like I wasn't going to buy this kit. I was going to buy a. You guys can hear, because anyone. Well, there's only one person watching, but you can hear me talking, right? I don't know if it's actually transmitting or not. Anyway, otherwise you see me wave my hands like I'm talking, and no one's hearing anything. I'm just going to assume that you can hear. But yeah, I wanted. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get a GM model. They had two of them. Somehow, since I started going, their selection was kind of weird. It's the local hobby shop in the city. Their selection's kind of weird. They have a couple of master grades and real grades. I also bought. The other one I bought was this one. But I haven't felt like putting it together. The suit, Dog East 1, was not in Endless Waltz. I don't know why they made the mistake. They made the mistake on the Gundam Battle, the gotcha game on on the cell phone, which I play on my tablet. Dog East 2 is in the series. Other people, if I asked them if the OVs were different, because sometimes they edit some content between them. No, because what it does is it shows the very end of the Wing series, and that's Dog East 2. It's not Dog East 1. Well, technically, it's Dog East 1 to an extent. Supposedly, it's instead of having another one built, Dre's built. Yeah. All right. Why this one has a difference? This is a battery. Might go with the battery. Take a look at the battery a little bit more. I hate get images of the battery. I mean, I wanted a. What I wanted was I wanted to get a cannon fodder. So, like I said, they had the GMs, the high grade GMs, but after I got paid and went back, they sold them, both of them. I'm gonna order some Leos because I like the Leo. But yeah, let's see. Step 1. Let's see, where the hell do I actually start? I'm starting with C. So put that over there. I don't even know if any of you are even paying attention or can hear me, but oh well. All right, let's see. Where are my snippy snips? I don't have modeling snips. I have electronic snips, but I don't care. All right, let's see. I need 14. Let's have these stickers. I'm not using these stickers. I don't like stickers. All right. Yeah, what you're hearing is Bill Burr's Paper Tiger. Yeah. Lower this volume just a little. Getting a lot of views, but everyone watches and then leaves. Alright. 13. Where's 13? No. It's 24. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to change that. I'm going to go. I'm going to say, I don't care. Like that. I don't care anymore. Alright. You come, but they don't say anything. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Should be this one. I need part D. All right, how's that? Okay, I need A. That part. I'm not using that part. Okay, I got A. What am I looking at here? A. Can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know if you can hear me or not. So let's go with this. We need A28 and A27. So it's that one. And this, which is what is this? Okay, so I'm not using that part. Could be no. Okay, this is F15. I'm still on the first step of this thing. After 23 minutes, I am incompetent as shit. Alright, so I'm going to use this one. Okay. That is 15. I need B246. B246. Of course, apparently I am using this part. So my question is, why is that part different? I guess Exia has a blue back. Because most of this kit is Exia's. So. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Alright. Ah! Alright, where do I put those stickers? Alright. Are they actually stickers? I don't see anything for that. I don't care anyway, because I'm not using those. Hello, viewer. Hello. I hope you can hear me. I don't know. Probably should actually look at my stream on the laptop to see. But as my donation goal says, I don't care that much. I'm doing this because I decided to stream it because I decided to do it. Alright. Oh no. There's actually one part if I don't use the other engine. Ooh, shit. Oh well. Let me look at this. I don't think I need to do anything for this one just yet. What? What?
Give me a mod.
A what?
Mod.
What mod?
I one day just find the Wizard Storm.
The what?
The Wizard Storm.
I have no clue what you're even talking about at the moment.
Seems like the largest mob in Minecraft.
I can't do anything with mods on the Xbox. Mods are generally a PC thing because the console companies don't like people messing with that. So, shoot. We'll play your Minecraft. God, I hate Minecraft. I hate it so much. Nah, not really. I have it for the PC, but I let him play it on the Xbox. Alright, what color? I cannot get a good image of this back. See the accent line that they use. There's writing on the back of this thing, but I don't get a sticker. and there's no way in hell I can do any kind of thing. I might be able to scribble something with the paint just for the hell of it. I don't think I need to put this one on for a while, so I'm going to do this. It's actually a horrible thing. What color do I want to make this? Dark green, light green, green, and green. I should have bought more colors. So what I do here is I take
Popcorn. Somebody can get popcorn.
Why are they eating my popcorn?
Mommy is. Mommy's
How
eating.
dare her? That's my popcorn.
I just wanted to eat all of it.
I don't care.
Did you want those?
What?
The popcorn?
I don't really care that much.
What are these?
This is what the suit is supposed to look like. The problem is I can't get any real detail on the back. They're kind of being kind of silly on the
Is this the recipe?
illustration of the back.
Is this the recipe?
What recipe are you talking about?
How to make it?
It's called instructions.
It can't be a recipe.
No, because I'm not mixing stuff. I'm putting the parts together as described.
That's just a recipe.
You speak Japanese. What does that say?
Recipe.
Go have your mother shower you.
No, you.
I'm in the middle of something, little
Did you
man.
finish that?
Huh?
Did you finish that one?
No, not yet.
No, the one like the small one.
Yes, the small one is finished.
I want we went to spawn in the wizard storm.
I have no clue what you're talking about, so scat.
The wizard storm's basically. Oh yeah, I can't make it because you need to come. There's a command block in the recipe.
Hi, that's too bad.
I know. Too bad. Too bad. I actually probably do it in my uncle's game. Mama, let's go now.
Do you not see me doing something?
You know I can turn that light off.
Will you go away?
No.
I'm in the middle of painting. I can't do anything.
You pause.
No, I cannot.
What are you doing on the screen, Daddy?
What screen? It showed me painting the thing.
Why? So you know how to do it on another one?
No, I'm streaming it.
So you can have my hand in front of it?
Will you stop hitting my chair?
And
You keep...
there's my hand in the recording.
No one cares about your hand. I'm trying to paint this thing. I'll give you a shower here in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, right now.
No, go put that back.
There's this in the recording.
If you don't go, I'm not going to give you a shower.
I'm turning the light off.
Go. Let me finish painting this thing.
There's a water in the recording.
Will you stop, you butthead? I'm
I'm
not going to give you a shower if you don't stop. I'm being serious. Let me finish painting this. Stop. 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 Go.
I'm eating this.
Go. You are not allowed to drink Mountain Dew. Now go. You're messing me up.
I'm eating this. Mama, no painting set. There's gundam with a painting set.
Yeah, I said hold on a little bit. You got me right in the middle of it.
How
I don't know, a couple minutes.
Wait a couple minutes.
Hey, Nintendo Switch! Nintendo Switch, Mario. Yes! I'm waiting for the couple minutes.
It's not going to take that long, little man.
I'm saying the Nintendo Switch.
It's good enough for now, I guess. Yeah, my lighting solution sucks. Paint a little green works in.
I thought that was how you make Bob's bottles. Oh wait, I already had some.
Put that there. Let that dry. Wish I could do something, but I can't do anything. sitting right behind me.
Because I want to.
Yeah, and that's what happens. I rolled over your foot because you sat behind me like an idiot.
No, I did not.
Who got their toes smushed? Who got their toes smushed? Exactly. That means you are the idiot.
That's one. That. And then that. And then that.
Thinner. Having a separate bottle so I can wipe the brush off.
Come on. You would go crazy about this.
Let's do this. Just gonna set this in here.
Let's get the more crazy.
Let's let that work on that. All right. I know you just started watching, but I now have to go give my son a shower because the wife won't. So I will be back. Be right back. About 5 minutes each. Go! Put the switch back on the
Daddy,
cradle.
did you ask them to fly?
Put the switch back on the thing. You need to. I'm supposed to give you your shower, so get moving.
I'm watching this. No.
Put it back. Turn it off.
Ultimate Wonder Traders.
Turn it off. Put it back. It's my switch, not yours.
I still play games on it.
Occasionally. You gotta watch it. If you push that too far, it's gonna fall off. Go.
Can you carry me?
I'm not carrying you. You're 7. You should be doing your own shower to begin with.
No.
Go. I'm not playing. Ah, ha, 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 ha. The door wasn't all the way closed.
Yeah.
Alan, now! In. You will never be stronger than me. Because when I get old, I'll kill you first. I won't let you get stronger than me. I will always be number 1. Who says you're going to grow up? Who says you're going to grow up? Because I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I need to label these and get more brushes. Like I say, can't quite get the last of the green off of it, the very tip. So it irritates me. I got a few more brushes, but I'll have to do a pass on this thing again another time. What's the color? I'm not putting the thicker shit. Now, let's try that. B1. You go back over there. You go over here. Oh, no, I need these ones A. That was actually a bad one. We can see chat, so if someone wants to talk, they can. Actually, that title would have fit last night. Hold on a second. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Oh, no. Okay, you know about the Gundam battle game for the smartphones and stuff? I played it on my tablet. I blew through a bunch of the horror coins. I bought a bunch. It's not a big deal. Because they have a suit, a Kotsky, which actually is this suit. Right there. I actually had this for a while and I brought it out. Can you hear me? I assume you can hear me. Whatchamacallit. To just do a special campaign where you have to do the missions and get the coins. I determined after 300 missions, I was a very bored person, that the drop rate is 1 in basically every 33 tokens. The event ends soon. I have done 6 pulls so far because I managed to get some more today. Of those, 2 chests and 2 Neos, which are the pilot person, I'm never going to complete the suit. And as of yesterday, I was ranked 57th in the world on the event. And today I'm like 70 now because I've basically been using it to level up the other parts. I haven't actually cared about the bonus for the points in the event. But yeah, I only managed to get 5 pulls at the time. It was 321 missions using those skip ticket things to just complete the missions to get 10 coins. Yeah, they're a money grubbing company. That was about, since I went through, probably came to about $20 worth. No, about 25. And I got doubles of the parts. So yeah. It took me about 3 to 4 hours, and that was just me going click. Because once you beat the mission and meet all the demands, you can skip all the. You can actually skip the mission with a ticket, and it comes out the same. You don't get as many points. That's the only thing. But yeah, after I pulled and I got the second Neo character, because you can't recycle the pilots and try and get more parts. I was like, I'm gonna put them all together. I'm just gonna grab one of my kits. I have a bunch that I haven't put together yet. These are all old ones I bought in Japan a couple years ago. I have some more over here put together. I bought the Tall Geese one lately as well, but yeah. Last night after I finished that, you get the duplicate pilot again. I pretty much just go, fuck. I don't want to do this anymore. No, I didn't. I just haven't even bothered looking at the thing today. So I decided I'm going to put one of these together. I want to get the GM, a general suit, not one of these special name suits. Some of them are cannon fodder suits. That's the actual correct term, cannon fodder. I like the cannon fodder suits in the series. It's just the way I am. Oh no, but I'm not that good with these. At this, I overpulled on that one. Yeah, these most of the suits are from when Gundam Seed was at Double O, because a couple of the suits are the ones. The Double O Gundam series. I actually need to go back through and repair a couple of these because I did them years ago. I just put them together. I got to go to Japan in June anyway because my son wants to visit his grandparents. So I'm going to get some more. I'm torn right now between taking any money I have spare and getting either old consoles, because that's my other hobby, is collecting old consoles. I prefer to stream them, but I can't because I don't have an Elgato or whatever. Can't really stream on the consoles. I'm not a big fan of the newer ones that much. I mean, I have them all, but I don't like most of the games on them. Like, yeah, I spent yesterday night, instead of building a model, I just sat down and was playing Halo 1 on the Xbox One. Okay. There's that. Honestly, if I can, I wonder if I can mix some green paint with the yellow with the white. Because I've melted down some of the plastic with the cement. The white is still usable, but it doesn't free flow. The blacker color does kind of free flow still. Basically, the patch up work. I'm actually debating it because it says I'm supposed to use the sticker for the next portion. I'm supposed to use, I guess, the black one. Actually, black. Yeah, I guess they went with black on that. This isn't exactly an Astraea kit. It's a Astraea, but most of the parts apparently are from Astraea because most of them have. Most of the entire sheet is X'd out on parts. That actually is pretty funny. Turn the fan on a little. Alright, let's see. What's the next part? Step 1. Okay, so I can set you up to the side. I did paint it a little with a brush. I bought a cheap air compressor thingy and airbrush kit for like $40. I don't expect much of it. My son, not really. I got him the Ghostbuster the Ecto-1 model kit about a week or two ago because I was at the hobby shop and he's like, I want that. He hasn't messed with it at all. He took it out of the box and it took the parts off the runner. He took all the parts off. My wife blames me on that one though. She says I should have got him, if I was going to get him something, it should have been more multicolored because Ecto-1 is kind of a bland car. Alright, let's see. That is B15. That's A. F. C. B. Alright, B15. Okay, it's that part. Is it that part? Oh yeah, B115. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, my kid's 7. He's a little bit too young for most of these model kits anyway. It's actually why I got the Saku 2. It's a master grade, but because it's bigger, I figured the parts would be a little bigger and we could put it together. That lasted about half an hour. We got like part of a leg done before he wandered off. But that was a couple years ago. Hi. Be right back. I gotta grab my dog. He actually had back problems. I take him to the vet yesterday. $400 goddamn for that one. No, yeah, that was fun. Louie! Louie! Uli, Uli, my Uli. Ooh. Yeah, he's got back problems, so I couldn't. Uli. I'm trying to not let him walk or run, because he might have to have surgery, and I'm not able to afford the surgery that he might have to have. So we're hoping the medicine works. Like I said, $400 in medicine and X-rays. Hoping he's better. Choose that part. Okay, so I need clear part. A lot of clear parts. So I'm using that one. It is A9. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I hate these little clear pieces. Ah! Ah! God damn it. God. Didn't fall on the floor. My little doggy's under me, and I think he would have eaten it. Damn it. This is going to be a fun part. I'm going to have to use these. I guess I could try and sand this. Alright. Okay, well that one's over, so let's see another comedy special. Go watch a movie. And like I said, I don't listen. A lot of people listen to music in the background. I don't. I listen to comedy. We'll click on that one. Alright. That is more or less good. Okay, I need F6. A. 1. A. E. F. I need F6. Yes, it's under my desk. Is that supposed to be white? Rather white. Alright, I guess I accent that later. But before that, I am going to use this one. My little brush here. There's this thing right there. It says to use that black sticker. Sticker suck. Be honest, painting sucks ass too, but okay, use this. Make sure. What if I change the color? I can make it yellow or red. Blue doesn't work because a lot of the parts are accent blue. Do.
I'll keep on having more fun down here than we're having at the back. As if not, just to sit right at the back of the gig. You should get more of a sense of occasion, more of a sense of people coming together and sharing a sense of humour, that great musical spirit. You get more of a sense of that. The fact that the other advantage you want to sit right at the back is this sort of thing. Well, how that's not going to happen to any of you. I've got nothing but respect for your hearts. Hard-working, decent women. Still owe your mum €20. That's right, I pay for everyone. Sorry, I've been incredibly rude there. So what's your name? Shane, you do Shane. You're in school. How old are you, Shane? You're 18. Okay, Shane. You're Shane. Your dad? No, Shane. You were the man you think you should do. Could be anyone else. Well, apologies, Shane, because, I mean, this evening does not work out well for you. Your mum gets quite a few lectures. I hope you're going to be okay. You'll be alright. You're in for quite a rough ride tonight. That's what I said to your mum last time. It's that sort of thing pretty much fucking continually. Okay. When I'm away from home, I sometimes get lovesick. Well, they call it delirium. I was in a hotel having breakfast on the way to some piece of white or brown toast. They're all toasted brown. You can bread. He said, what room are you in? I said, it's the dining room. I was on tour recently, walked into a hotel room. On the TV screen, it just said the adult channel is disabled. Oh, that's a bit specialist. How did they know on the internet? Lucky guess. A lot of people text whilst driving. I'm not excusing it. We've all done things we regret when we're drunk. We have all done things we regret when we're drunk. Some of you, maybe just want to this evening. Very good sideways dancing going on. Backseat drivers there on the sidewalk. Before we go into the woods, here's what we got. I am trying to maintain an erection. Here's a question. Does anyone even believe in the supernatural, ghosts and spirits and the like? Anyone? Oh, quite a lot of you. It's actually easy to tell in your house.
All right, let's see. F16. Paint that. Paint that's this side. And this is F. So now I need 16.
People claim to be psychic, but you can see their faces when you rinse out a coffee. Women usually take care of contraception within relationships, but some men do. They're called dads. I've got a friend, she's got a theory. She reckons the way to drive a man wild.
Hello, viewer. I don't know if you're the same person or the previous one, or none at all.
Is everyone just going to get it on? Let's move on.
16.
Your name is Shagger. I think that's quite cool. I know it's a good reason to say having sex behind my back. It's a good fucking I think it would give you to turn around and what the Shagger won't do. A little bit of encouragement goes a long way. My girlfriend used to get annoyed at me because I used to leave the toilet seat up, so now I've always make a point, put the toilet seat down. It takes a second. I know a lot of people think that's just a trivial matter, but I think it's a signifier. It shows that you care in a small way each and every day. So always make a point. bought my girlfriend a book called Cheap and Easy Vegetarian Cooking, which is ideal for her because she's a vegetarian. My girlfriend said she wanted me to tease her. All right, fatty. The first few weeks were pretty Weight Watchers. Just wanted to get fit. That lady came up to me after a shop and complained about that joke. I said, that lady came up to me and he pretty much threatened me. She was livid. She said, I think you're fattest. I think you're fattest.
Actually, I'm missing a part on that one. That is C21.
I tell these jokes, but I knew I had to lose a little bit of weight recently. Everything you know as a man, you've got to lose weight. There's warning signs, there are red flags. You want to do as well. Through Saturday, his girlfriend suggested cutting his own clothes. Most men don't get enough fiber in their diet. Yeah? Tough shit. I read a thing which was in Men's Health magazine. It said that drinking your own urine is meant to be good for you. Bullshit. I put my back out. That was a flattering line, wasn't it? A double-hander, sir. Half of all women don't groom or style their pubic hair. Half. That means statistically, your mum or your nan is rocking a Brazilian. Must be your nan, Shanghai.
Chest is done. Okay, most importantly.
Seriously, your mum looks like a knife wound in a gorilla's back.
Okay, one F14.
You taking that one? Can't imagine runs in the family, does it? People worry about their physical appearance. We all have silly habits. Personally, I worry one of my balls is bigger than the other two. I shave my testicles. Brazil nuts. Makes me youthful. Whenever I'm in the changing rooms at the gym, I'm always embarrassed about the fact that I'm
F14.
bigger than everyone else's. Although in fairness, it is right. 10% of women have tried in shop fitting rooms, I guess. What experience is that? My girlfriend recently bought a t-shirt for €100. That's a ridiculous amount to spend on a t-shirt. It said D and G on the front, which was fair enough. My tits is bigger than the other. Call that one our favourite. Turn on the taps. Test the water. That's how I remember it. That's very much foreplay for beginners, isn't it? Turn on the taps. Test the water. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Oh, like a fucking slip and slide. We're in rock. People with Tourette's. That's what makes it tick. The worst thing about being told you've got Alzheimer's is that you can just have the once. I did a show for Alzheimer's sufferers. It was brilliant. 2 hours, no joke. I did a show for Alzheimer's sufferers. It was brilliant. recently saw a transvestite in a miniskirt. I thought, shows the numbers. The male gypsy moth can smell the female gypsy moth up to 7 miles away, and that fact also works if you remove the word moth. First time I ever told that joke was on BBC Radio 4, before we got a letter appointed from the National Gypsy Council. So I wrote back, of course, they moved on. Here's a writing fact.
Hello, viewer.
1 week, you could be the third world for 1 year. I don't know about you good people, but I can't help feeling we're being overcharged for our grossness. Now, my job is writing harsh, brutal jokes. I can't repeat this week, so I'll just quote the her. I was in a doctor's surgery. I was sitting these 2 ladies in their early 60s. One of the ladies just started their conversation with her friend. Put down a copy of the newspaper. The staff give it your famine on the front of the paper. She turned to her friend. She said, "This famine. It's terrible, isn't it?" And her friend had to give the meat went.
Hello, person. Well, that's a gap. I don't think I'm going to be. No. I wonder if I can use the putty thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to use this. I got this stuff. It's supposed to be an alternative to my normal way of fixing seams, which is to splatter this into it and squeeze it. Warning, flammable. No shit. Directions. Thin with thinner. So it's clean. No, I won't care. If it comes to it, I'll splatter some of my melted plastic into it, which is basically chipped off parts of the runner. These extra stuff. I chop it up and put it into a bottle and pour some of the bottling cement in, and then you get the goo. You know, a grayish color. It's actually still flowing pretty well. This one is actually about a week old. The white, I may not have added enough. May not have added enough plastic cement. Oh well. Ooh, thank you. I have no clue how that works because I've never gotten a donation before. Apparently the donation goal does not update. So thank you. I may actually end up using that, assuming my doggy doesn't get better. I took him to the vet and it cost me $400 yesterday. It sucks. The worst part is they said if he comes back, if he hasn't gotten better, I'm going to take him for surgery. That's going to suck. But I love my doggy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, you're a good boy. Oli. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He's hiding under the desk. Hello. So, there. Well, again, thank you. Like I said, I've never actually gotten a donation before, so we'll have no clue how that works. I'll have to look at this later. As yeah, basically, like it says in my profile, I stream when I'm doing stuff, just because I'm doing it anyway, so I might as well stream. All right. Ooh wee. He's kind of drugged out right now. He doesn't want to do anything. Alright, let's see. F8. Am I supposed to paint this thing? No. It looks like it's just white. Am I supposed to remove that? No? Right? Alright. Why is that given a different part number? Okay, that's 8. Okay, that's 14, 14, 8. I don't know. I should bother my wife and ask her what some of this says. I don't understand a goddamn thing. I've tried to learn Japanese before, but I absolutely suck. We've determined I can barely speak English half the time. My West Virginia education shows through. Right. Right. Go there. When you do, you. I normally don't say to cut towards you, but with the way this piece is, I have the thicker runner part as well in between. Yes. Go on. Ah. Ooh, clip. Click, click. Legion go. I don't even know how that system works. I think I have it set up with the stupid theme stream thingy. I don't really know. Oh, clip on. The paint inside is looking pretty good for a brush. I use paint into the center under the little glass domy thing. Alright. That's done. Okay, I need A17 and F38. F38. F38.
Let's hear from the ladies. Shall the ladies in the room? Are you sounding great spirits? Do you think you're easy to live with, ladies? Well, this is going to be educational and fun. I'm going to tell you how easy you are to live with. Just pick on the questions. First question, ladies. Have you ever met a gay man? Yeah, you've all met gay men. Have you ever noticed how happy homosexual men tend to be? How joyful and carefree those gay dudes tend to be? Going dancing with honey breeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, no, A. You'd expect me to actually memorize this shit at some point, but I don't think I'm ever going to memorize any of this shit. A. A17.
Dishwasher. You want to see you've forgotten your name. Just calls you the dishwasher. Any other thoughts? Most important thing? Oh, sorry? You think money's the most important thing? It's a joke. Don't bother watching. There's really no point. She's going to end up looking like a plasterer's radio.
Hate these small things. I probably could sand it, but
How do you know she's not going to tell your wife? Best answer I ever had on that was you give you glass when stop. That's also most important in a relationship. Consent.
well, that is a bang up. Shit, drop on that one. Alright, so it goes like this. That was pretty good. What color is this supposed to be? Do I need to paint this thing? Yes, it is a black. I can paint that later. I don't really want to dirty the brush again because I suck at that. Oh, that actually it's floating, so that moves. I don't know what you're doing. Dashboard. Yeah. So that's one done. Ah, no eat. Let me try to eat my stuff. The sad part is, this is a high grade kit, which high grade is actually a lie because they're actually the lowest grade. Well, there are no grade, but these are the lowest acceptable ones. Okay, I need A14. A. Yeah, so more where my dancing is probably not that amusing to people. Things are so hard to get to sometimes. Gain and lose viewers all the time. No one wants to watch my inside. Put that one up. Okay. Okay, what's your question? I don't actually know what the delay is on the chat. It shouldn't be that long when I don't play EVE Online. So yeah, you can ask a question. You know, like I said, just ask. I'll look at the screen at some point and say something. how's that bad if you don't have a job? Is the wife working? Like, technically, I could quit my job and the wife would be. She makes almost as much as I do. But if you're watching the kids, no, I mean, if the wife does decently, uh, if she, well, yeah, if the wife has a job that basically does the exact same stuff or covers the same thing, like if it's not a low-paying job, but if it's a decent job, and and it's not too much of a financial burden, I don't see why not. You have women that do the same thing. They don't have a job. They stay at home and watch the kids. I don't think the kids need to be watched by the mother just because and the dad has to work. There's no reason the roles can't be reversed. If the wife is having issues with work, you might need to get a job. I'd say it's a double standard generally because that's the thing. Uh, it's not really related to my mom, but yeah, I'd say it's a big double standard because if you talk about a wife being a stay-at-home mom, no one bats an eye at that at all. But when a dad gets mentioned, it does. People go, really? You're staying at home. You're not working. Your wife's working. I thought we were supposed to be with equality and everything. Women can be the breadwinners, and husbands can be the ones that take care of the house. You're gonna get that from people anyway, especially old people. Old people will look at that and go, "That's not the way it is," because that's the way it was. And let's face it, men used to be able to work and have a job and buy a nice house and car. My house is okay, but it does take a good chunk of my actual paycheck, one of my paychecks a month to pay for this stupid thing. But honestly, as long as your wife is happy, now that's a big thing. The wife has to be happy. My dad always says, and there's plenty of comedians that said it too. If your wife is happy, because you got a choice, be right or you can either be right or you can be happy. Like I don't argue with my wife, but that's for a completely separate matter because I got into an argument with her once and it was hilarious. Uh, but yeah, as long as your wife is happy, your kids are taken care of, the house is clean, fuck them. There's nothing wrong with being a stay-at-home dad. And it even helps more now with the streaming stuff. Like earlier, I think someone, someone donated $1,500 to me. I have never gotten a donation, so I have no clue how it works. But plenty of people make okay money doing this and then other stuff. But in the end, fuck them. If it's their wife's friends, your friends, if they're ragging your ass for something stupid, who cares? As long as your family is happy, your wife and your kids. I don't even care about the parents because parents aren't you. They're not the direct responsibility. Of course, it sounds like you were saying your own parent. Yeah, your parents are at home. If you're taking care of them as well, that's a burden that does get taken on. Again, if you were working and the wife wasn't, she'd be taking care of them. I mean, I do consider it a double standard. It's a lot of rambling for me, yeah. But I was in the Air Force before, and that's the one thing I hated the most was hypocritical stuff. If it's okay for one, it's okay for everyone. Don't give me that hypocritical shit that, in this case, but you're the man, you should be working. If the wife's working, you're doing okay, you taking care of everything else, good to go. Too many people get into too many other people's shit. That's the biggest problem nowadays. Like I said, as long as your wife's happy, your kids are taken care of, it really doesn't make any damn difference what anyone else thinks. Is this right? Technically, it should be right. Okay, so we like that. Ah! No! Stay away, doggy. Go eat. I'll eat. My part, not food.
Trust me, if you've been with a woman for 18 years and she says, "Do you want to go to the club?" Yep. It doesn't matter what else is going on. You could be full of flu. Yep. You could have just received devastating news. Yep. Not all of that. You could have just been shot in the leg by her.
Ah.
Come on, talk about this after. But as a man, sometimes your proposition, the love of your life, the one you live with,
Well, again, it didn't matter. It's I would say the only person in this regard whose opinion matters is your wife, because she's the one that's got to be. You got to live with her and everything. Uh, yeah, like I said, I have my donation goal just for the hell of it. I don't actually care. I work for the federal government. I work for the Air Force. Actually, I just can't. So this, like this, I'm streaming this because I'm doing it. When I play games, I stream because I'm playing and my computer is powerful enough that I don't have to care. Uh, I occasionally do have my friends watch me and we harass, like Facebook. Facebook is only for trolling friends. I have one friend who's on there. All I do is I troll his post. Uh, but for me, at my age, I'm not going to be a streaming god. Uh, Honestly, if your wife doesn't care, if your wife is being happy, that's fine. At the most, you may have to get a part-time job. Because again, the key point is, as much as your dream might be, you have to make sure your wife, and honestly, not even her, more importantly, is your kids, has to be taken care of and are happy. That's all that matters. Like I have my hobbies of playing with my model kits and other stuff, but I take care of my family the way I need to. In your case, the wife's working, you're doing this, so it's not really. Yeah, honestly, if you're like I said, what it comes down to is if your wife is happy or is fine with it. They may not be super happy. Of course, you might be able to take off. I mean, I've seen some people that are on Twitch and YouTube stream. I don't have a fucking clue how in the hell they actually do it, but they do it well enough to get paid and make a living doing it. As long as your content's interesting and stuff, yeah. So as long as your wife and family are fine, don't care about what other people say. Because like I said, that's the important thing. The only people that you have to make happy is your wife and your kids, and more importantly, you. At some point, if it doesn't work, you have to accept that reality. But as long as your wife and kids are happy, carry on. I have never cared about peer pressure or any of the other weird crap. I need to glue these. I think I need to glue these. Well, if they fall apart, I'll glue them. Oh, I gotta do more work on this. Painted the inside. You can't even see it now. The very center under this clear glass, it's black. I painted it because I didn't think the sticker. I didn't want to use the sticker because I found the stickers to be ugly. But the fact is, you can't see what I painted anyway. There was no point whatsoever to paint that. Just like I painted back engine thrusters. Yeah, it's not a big issue. Like I said, as long as your family's happy, don't care what anyone else says. Because the only people that truly matter at the end of the day is your wife and kids. So they're the only people whose opinion should matter at all. Mostly because those are the people you have to interact with without a choice. Right. Okay, looks like I'm putting hands together now. I'm going to go with C16. C16. Come on. Alright. But yeah, like I said, remind you, I don't do this full time. I set a schedule sometimes and I never kept it. But this isn't my way of life, and I'm not even trying to make it a way of life. B1. B1. Well, you too. Keep at it, and just like I said, just do what you think's right with your family. Ignore everyone else. 130. Where are you hiding? 30. 30, 30, 30. I know this shit should be in actual order, but I miss it so much. Yeah, I get a couple followers, but apparently I have 17. Oh, yeah, you followed me. Yeah, like I said, you may or may not see me. My streaming, I think this is the first time I've actually streamed in about, I think, 2 months. Like I said, I don't do it for a living. I am just random. It's whenever I'm doing something that I'm like, screw it, I'll click the buttons and stream something. I know I'm never going to be a world class streamer like PewDiePie. I don't know how he does as much, especially. Well, I can't really say anything against him outside what he did in Japan and some of the weird stuff he does. But yeah, obviously he can bounce back from that stuff. But yeah, you can get random. Like I said, apparently someone donated $1,500 to me. I think the donation goal apparently isn't tied to anything. Uh, so I have to check the stupid Streamlabs thing later to see if it was true or not. I heard too many cases of it being fake. They actually get massively excited and throw yay big reaction because I don't know if it's true or not. And like I said, I've never had another donation. I think my bio says to donate to other people as well because I'm not trying to make a job of this. I'll happily take the money, mind you, but it's not an actual priority in any way for me. I will admit, if the $1,500 is real, it'll be nice because I am going to Japan this June because my son wants to visit his grandparents. So it'll be nice being able to buy more model kits and stuff in Japan. Ah! I'm showing this method of you snip farther away and then you use this thing to snip off the nub so you get a better look, but apparently this knife is a little bit too sharp and sometimes I get these real thin film slivers, which makes everything look ugly. My camera is a 720p, so you really can't see too well. Yeah, over this one I really messed up. Screwed up bad on some of these. I might actually paint this one completely. Because I've never really gone. Like, I got a couple other kits I put together years ago that I never painted. So I've been debating actually going back and repairing some of them. Okay. Aha. Punch. Alright, let's see. Oh, wrong page. I was skipping a page. Okay, so I need that. Okay, I'm building the head. Alright. Up here. What color are the eyes? The eyes are green. I want to go with green or not. We've got part green, flat green, and green green. I actually think I've been using this part green, the better color. I've actually been using this one for the eyes, I think. Could make the eyes red. Would be an interesting contrast. Because I'm not really actually, this is a $16 model kit. A 16. It's just something random I bought the other day because I wanted something simple to because I had these other kits, but I bought these all in Japan about a decade ago. I don't really want to waste them. I don't really want to use them for that, so I just bought a cheap kit that I didn't care about to practice painting and some of these other techniques. Alright, there's that. It says apply the sticker. I am not applying the sticker. Where's the head part? The head part is A25. A25. A, that's B. A. Really? Okay, apparently I'm not painting it red because it is red to begin with. Another part right there. They make these things so hard. It'd be better if they cut these in I know they make them because of the mold process, but better if they made these things in the fours so I could actually grip around the entire thing and not screw this up. That hurt. Ah. Yeah, that doesn't actually matter. That is inside the head. It's a painting time, it's a painting time, it's a painting time. Right. I guess I will go with green. Damn it, I didn't want to use this again. It's such a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to make this my green brush. I get a little bit of green still stuck there. Take it up. You gotta shake it up because some of these, like this chrome silver, is this it? They completely separate. There's the lacquer or whatever, and the actual chrome color is on the bottom. So you gotta shake these up pretty good because even the other colors will separate. They're just not as noticeable as these chrome and titanium silver. Yeah, I buy these because I'm not that good, and they're only $2.50 a bottle. And lets me do my little painting. Paint, 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 paint. Give myself a hernia, coronary doing this stuff. This is my thinner. I use to clean the brush. I've got to get. I gotta buy little rod things that you put in the cardboard and you airbrush. I bought a cheap airbrush thing. It was like $40. It goes with an airbrush gun and a small compressor. I might buy a better one if this donation was actually real. But in this case, the eyes are so small. There's two little dots that I gotta paint. Sad part is I do for playing around with electronics. I do have the magnifying hat. And that thing is so ugly. I can't see this stuff at all. Can't judge the distance between. Damn, you stop separating, you stupid. Of course, I messed that one up. Use this. It's the most stupid shit ever. I do not have the skills for this. So the very concept of what I'm doing is stupid because no one is going to ever see these eyes. But you can't. This shit is too small. Oh, it's okay. Problem is, I think this paint is drying. much better. Correct this one. Yeah, close enough. Down there, here. Mix that up a little. Mix that up because it felt like the lid was drying up a little. Here. Which to watch, which to watch, which Kevin Hart. Oh no. That's a season. I don't want to watch any kind of season.
News has just been given that I'm hosting the Oscars. We are.
Nope. Actually, it looks like a series. I don't care about that. I use background noise. Netflix is my background noise. Some people use music, but as you can see, I can't sing worth a shit. So I don't really care about music that much. Alright. Alright, let's see. B139. B1. B1. I'm going to set you off to the side here. Oh, shit. Problem is these brushes are so expensive. I need the label. I'm gonna have to label them green. I can never get the stupid, the very tip has the green tint to it. I'm hoping that this stuff works. This is use thinner, another bottle. I should get cleaner solution, which I may. But I find I find thinner can work decently enough. Just leave that sit for a while. Right. Get there. I'm a very horribly messy person. I've been trying to keep everything more or less intact right here. Alright. B, which one am I looking for? B. What is this? What is this? Alright. Ooh, use black around the edges. Try that. I have two blacks. Black and flat black. I do not know what the difference is. This shit looks the same to me. It's like I have maracas. Need to buy one of those little mini shakers. Probably not even paying attention to me anymore. Don't see a difference. Black is black to me. $5 for this. Okay, $5.50. This is the stupidest shit ever.
My mother's on it now. She's all old and confused. Yeah, she calls it my face. Are you on my face? Your father's on my face. I don't know if you're confused. Don't say that the other way. What's the big deal? Everyone's on my face. Uncle Bob and Patsy. It's nice to see a good news story once in a while, though, isn't it? I'm so tired of people losing it and flipping out. It's always the same excuse. Oh, he didn't fit in. He had a hard time fitting in. He never really fit in. You know what? There is no fitting in. I don't fit in. You don't fit in. There's no such thing as fitting in. Life is a pair of skinny jeans, and you are a big fat ass. That's it. It's uncomfortable being a human being. No one likes you. No one wants to be friends with you after the age of 10. That's what it is to be a human being. No one likes you. You don't like them. That's how we live. Right? You walk into a restaurant and everyone's already sat. You feel everyone's hating on you immediately. Oh, geez, why is everyone looking at me? I guess I should have worn this shirt. Am I walking funny? I better sit down and let this. Don't worry about it. You're uncomfortable everywhere you go. So am I. That's the way it goes. It's just the way it is. That's why alcohol is such a popular product. It's true. It really works, right? Even coming out tonight, we're going to be around other people. Okay, we're going to drink first, right? It works. Remember when you're a kid and they told you you shouldn't drink? Well, you really shouldn't drink. It's not going to solve all your problems. You're just going to forget about it for a little while. All right, line them up. Sounds good to me. It's better than thinking about this all the time. I drink so much more now. So much more. And not like that fun happy hour drinking either. Ever since I had kids, it's like standing alone in the kitchen sink kind of drinking. Patty's a lot more fun when he gets some of his magic juice inside of him. Hey, have you ever pictured my daughter across me now as using a martini glass? It's just a triangle that's thick in my three fingers. Yeah, three fingers. She's not that bright, but she's a good kid. She makes a mean drink too. You like her? No, it's good. Alcohol's good. It's the right percent. You will win. We have it. All in together. You'll think of the same way. That's why I don't like antidepressants. Sneaky way to get that. Right? Just brush your teeth alone in the morning, popping a pill. Yay! I love Mondays. No, you don't. You're a liar. You're cheating the system. And 1% of those people really need it. The rest are just not happy all the time. I want to be happy all the time, and I'm not. Look, you're a human being. That's the way it goes. We don't get to be happy all the time. If we did, we'd sit alone in our rooms. Lower the bar. Lower the bar. You're a grown-up. You get 1 day a year. Happy birthday. That's it. No, take one. Drink. You're in the team. Really. You order martini at the end of the day. You're telling everyone in that room, you know what? I will look myself in the mirror and say, today is going to be the day. Once again, didn't work out. So I'm going to drink 3 of these, say something inappropriate to that waitress over there, pass out, and try again tomorrow. Not going to fit in. Don't worry about it. Feel comfortable. Deal with it. Right? If you're lucky, you'll find one person out of all the billions on the planet, the billions, you'll find one who will live with you for the rest of your life. One. And I got news for you. They don't like you that much either.
Not very good. But
If you're dating right now, it's so much pressure. You're working your ass off for what? Right? If you're on a date right now, you want to say, Anna, is everything okay? Are you happy with the season? Are there things that you want to try?
some wet paint on top of that.
If you're married, you can say anything. If they can play here's the movie, you wanted to go out, we're out.
B31. I mean, those are red. If I'm covering it with white, black, and green stickers, the rest of the part, the little part that stands down like a chin, is getting covered by a white part. Oh, a little sliver. Mixing in some of my own red into this paint now. I hurt myself. I'm hurt. Yeah, I don't care. Let's go back to holding the part like an idiot. Ah, this is actually starting to hurt. But done. Shit, it hurts. Damn it. Blood. Okay, F-27, F-26. F. I wonder if I should remove the seams on this. Yeah. Match this white. Mm. Try this technique. Alright. I tried the approach that I've been told about before. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. What you do is you put the glue on and you hold it. You need to actually get a vice. F25. Okay, 22. F22. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the results. I think I might have to go back to using the paste method, which is this. Yeah, like I said. This, which is basically you take the runners and you cut them up into pieces. Then you dump some of this cement into it. It'll melt it. And you can make a paste that you can spread on and squeeze. Okay, so which one is that? That is F22. 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 22. 22. 22. What is this other one? 23. Different headpiece. Did I use the other headpiece? Yep, not using that one. No, this is going to be green as well, but I'm going to paint this another day. So far the head is there. I took the other parts off, the little tail things, because I'm going to sand this down later and let it dry. I'm actually happy with the eyes on this one. Really can't see them. The eyes are actually pretty good on this. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Mostly because One of the guys that said he was doing this before, he wishes he'd waited longer because the glue hasn't completely dried or whatever yet before sanding in. It kind of gets a little messed up. So that's what I want to do. I'm gonna wait for this to dry. No, that'll work. Alright, I'm done. I might start another model. The tall geese I actually have, it's new, so I really don't mind doing that. Actually, I could go and move to other parts, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Well, 47 is used. I gotta figure out what that is. Alright, bye. Might stream later tomorrow or something. Later.